Welcome along to another pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes education video. I'm Neil from Diabetes Solutions, and in today's video we are going to look at how we can use fiber to help us to manage and control our blood sugar levels. Now, I aim to do that in around 7 minutes or less, so just going to cover the basics, but hopefully it will spark some interest in you to do your own research. And of course, if you'd like to make contact with me about the topic, then please do drop me a line at diabetessolutions.co.uk. If you find the video useful, interesting, informative, and helpful, then please do click on the like button, as by doing so, that helps the algorithm to get the video out to more people that it can help. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click on the bell icon, click on all, and as I upload new videos, you'll be the first to get notification. And naturally, if you know anyone who can benefit from watching this video as well, then please do share it with them. A quick disclaimer, I'm not giving you advice, I'm not making recommendations, I'm just giving you information, knowledge, and education. So before we look at what fiber is, let's look at why it's important in the body. If you are type 2 diabetic, as we mentioned, fiber can help you to manage your blood sugar levels, and we'll cover that in more detail in a moment. But beyond that, for type 2 diabetics, it can actually help reduce the risk of other quite serious complications, including cardiovascular problems and also nerve damage as well. Now, whether you're diabetic or not, fiber is actually really good for your overall health. It can help to boost your energy levels. It can improve your mood, a very interesting gut-brain link. And of course, it helps to improve your digestive health as well. And we'll cover that in a moment. So what is fiber? So fiber is a type of carbohydrate that's found in plant foods. And it's a carbohydrate that we can't digest. So unlike other carbohydrates, fiber isn't broken down into sugar. Instead, it moves through the digestive tract pretty much unchanged. And in turn, that helps with digestion, digestive health, and also blood sugar control as well. Fiber itself is broken down into two subgroups. The first of these is soluble fiber. So soluble fiber forms a gel in the digestive system, and that helps to slow down digestion and help blood sugar control. It can also have an impact on cholesterol as well by lowering cholesterol. We're not going to cover that in today's video, but look out for a future video about the correlation between fiber intake and lowering bad cholesterol levels, because it's a very interesting topic. You can find soluble fiber in things like oats, beans, apples, and citrus fruits. Now, insoluble fiber, on the other hand, is very different to soluble fiber. It doesn't dissolve in water. It doesn't form a gel. It stays intact throughout the whole digestive system journey. And in turn, that adds bulk to our stools, which helps to keep the digestive system clean, can help prevent constipation, and it helps us to move waste matter through our digestive tract efficiently. You can find insoluble fiber in things like whole grains, nuts, carrots, and celery. So looking at soluble fiber specifically and how it can lower blood sugar levels. As I mentioned, when you eat soluble fiber, it mixes with water in your digestive system and it forms a gel. Now, this gel changes the texture of the food mass in your stomach. That leads on to a thing called delayed gastric emptying. Now, delayed gastric emptying means that the food mass leaves your stomach much more slowly, and therefore it enters the small intestine and the rest of the digestive system slower. Now, because it enters that part of the digestive system slower, that means that the glucose is absorbed much more slower and it enters the bloodstream much more slower. So it actually slows down this entire process of carbohydrate breakdown and absorption into the bloodstream. Now, because we've slowed down the process of glucose absorption into the bloodstream, we therefore get less peaks, less spikes in blood sugar levels. Now, it's particularly helpful for people with type 2 diabetes. But alongside lower peaks or lesser peaks in blood sugar levels, then you also get less excessive insulin release as well. And good blood sugar management isn't just about managing blood sugars, it's about managing insulin levels as well. They're kind of different sides of the same coin. One of the benefits of soluble fiber as well is also helps reduce postprandial glucose levels. So postprandial means after meal. So naturally, as we eat food, whether we're diabetic or not, we get a rise in blood sugar levels. And if you're not type 2 diabetic, those are brought down relatively quickly and efficiently by your body. But obviously in type 2 diabetes, that process is compromised. Now, soluble fiber helps to slow down that glucose absorption, which means that less insulin is needed, particularly after eating meals. And over time, the steadier glucose releases and less insulin release can lead to more stable blood sugar levels. And on the topic of insulin, soluble fiber can also help reduce insulin resistance. Because of this lesser demand on the pancreas, and by smoothing out these blood sugar spikes, the pancreas doesn't have to work so hard to produce insulin. And in turn, long term, it can also help overall pancreatic health as well, which is another part of good type 2 diabetes management. In terms of insoluble fiber, as I mentioned, it stays intact throughout the digestive process. It helps to make stools bulkier. It helps to move waste matter through the digestive system more efficiently and effectively. And that leads to easier and more regular bowel movements. So it can help reduce the risk of constipation and difficult and painful passing of stools. Now, because insoluble fiber helps move food and waste matter through the digestive system efficiently, then it means that this waste is eliminated promptly, and that in turn helps harmful and potentially toxic buildup and discomfort. And that can also help prevent conditions like diverticulitis. Diverticulitis can be caused by waste matter spending too long in the large intestine and putting pressure on the colon walls, causing these pockets that fill with waste matter and cause pain and inflammation. So insoluble fiber works to keep your digestive system ticking over quite nicely and running efficiently as well. It can also help your gut microbiome by feeding your good gut bacteria, in turn producing these short-chain fatty acids. Now, these short-chain fatty acids can also help to reduce inflammation, and a healthy gut bacteria can also help prevent harmful bacterial overgrowth in the gut. It can help reduce gut permeability, so permeability of the gut wall, which in turn can also help prevent inflammation and fight infections as well. And these short-chain fatty acids from the fiber fermentation can help improve insulin receptor function, which can make cells more responsive to insulin and help with better glucose uptake as well. So you can see insoluble fiber is really important, works in a different way to soluble fiber, but is equally important for certainly good blood sugar control, but good overall health as well. So here's a few tips if you're looking to increase your fiber intake. Start slowly, don't go bonkers. If you have not got a very high fiber diet at the moment, which many people don't suddenly start eating 40, 50, 60 grams a day, because it could cause you some problems. So start slowly, maybe add an extra serving of vegetables to your meals, or maybe snack on fruits and nuts instead of chocolate bars, for example. Try to aim for 25 to 30 grams a day over time. So gradually build up maybe over a month to try to get to that 30 grams a day. That's the magic number. And maybe you could use a food diary app to help you to monitor that and get to that number. And make sure you drink plenty of water. When you start to increase fiber intake, it's really important to increase your water intake as well. It helps to prevent the risk of constipation. Obviously, it hydrates you. It also aids the fiber through the digestive tract as well. So if you want to find out more about fiber and blood sugar control, I know we've covered it in basics today. I've actually written an article about the importance of fiber and blood sugar control. So I'll put a link in the video description. Please do take a look at it. It goes into a lot more detail on the topic, and it will also have a list of foods where you can get insoluble fiber and soluble fiber from. And of course, if you want to find out more, please do check out my book, The KISS Plan. Go to www.the-kiss with 3 S's -plan.com. It's my 4-step guide to prevent or reverse type 2 diabetes. It's a book that took me 3.5 years to write, and it's had incredible feedback and it helps so many people. And also, if you do need a bit more help, please do look at my website, diabetessolutions.co.uk. I've written there's a page called the Knowledge Hub where I've written dozens and dozens of articles on pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes related information. So please do check out the Knowledge Hub. There's free guides you can download. You can book a free support call with me as well. And there's lots of other things on there that I'm sure you'll find useful. And do follow me on social media, on Facebook, X, Instagram, and LinkedIn. I'll put links in the chat, in the comment section. There's daily hints, daily tips. There's guidance on pre-diabetes and type 2 diabetes as well. So please follow me on social media. And finally, I'd like to thank you for watching my video. I hope you found it useful. If you have, please click on the like button. That really helps the video get out there to people. Do subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Click on that bell icon, click on all, and you'll be the first to hear about new videos as I release them. And don't forget to check out the article on fiber and blood sugar control in the video description as well. So thank you again. So stay well, and until the next video, I shall see you soon. Bye.